people want a straight answer. People hate when they have not two answers, but it's in between. You have to have a strong mind or a weak mind. That's it. You could get a strong mind and you could go back down to a weak mind, but you gotta get into a strong mind, because if not, then you're gonna get into this stuff.
Welcome, my amazing people. This is take two.
Take two.
I have another special person here in the studio today. It's finishing of the year, and I wanted you guys to know more about Gea and the people. Did you just wink at the camera? He just wink at the camera. I have a gangster here on his game. These are my children, and this is gonna be fun interviewing my first son. Hi, Gianfranco.
You practically interviewed me before, you? But
oh my God,
I'll take this.
I love it. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, comment, follow, obviously, to know more about. I got an accent, so what? Do you have an accent?
No.
Thank God, right? Thanks to your mother's sacrifice, Gianfranco, coming in a raft, you don't have an accent for that second opportunity.
This is what I hear every day, but...
So, what do you hear every day, Gianfranco?
I came on a raft when I was like 9 years old. I came here for freedom. And you're complaining about no Wi-Fi after what I've been through?
That's your everyday dilemma in my house. I have to remind him of all the sacrifices my parent and I did, and you should see his face like, yes, mom, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because that was your introduction. What's your name? Share us who you are.
I'm Gianfranco Gomez.
How old are you?
14.
14. Okay. Who is Gianfranco Gomez?
I don't know. Like, you can't just ask me that.
Why not? Okay.
Because
how can you describe to people that have no idea who you are?
I don't know, because I haven't matured into what I know, what I'm good at, and what I'm not good at. So I can't tell you who I am yet.
Well, but we still always are. No matter how old you are, you still have your core of who you are. So when I was 10 years old, I would probably describe myself. Hi, my name is Giannis. I'm a 10-year-old, super passionate girl. I love watching movies. I love this and that, you know. What described me or what I did at that time? What describes Gianfranco Gomez?
Math.
You love math?
Yeah.
What about it?
It's not what it is about. It's that I'm just naturally good at it. I don't know. Like, for math, unless like the unit or whatever we're learning is really hard, I really don't study. I'm just in class. People really, unless I know them, they really don't pay attention to me, because when I'm in the classroom, I'm not there to just mess around. Unless we're outside the class, then I mess around then. But if I'm in there, I'm usually just quiet, answer when I have to answer, and I just do what I have to do.
I love that. So you're saying that you're very applicable in school, the things that you need to do. So you're a good student.
Yeah.
Right? According to what you're telling me.
Yes.
I'm taking myself
according to my grades.
According to your grade, that is true. What are your grades, Mr. Gianfranco?
I got, in biology, I got A. So there's basically 5 A's and 2 B's. The 2 B's is because the teachers don't grade it, because they've been not struggling, but they've been busy with other assignments, like the PMA, which is going to be like next week. Just progress monitoring exam or assessment. So I just waiting for them to grade that. Then that'll just bring me back up to an A. Then ELA, not really been the best at that. Funny part is that my sister is, but like...
It's okay. We have our forte. So your forte is math. What do you love about school?
I don't like school.
You don't like the school?
No,
Okay.
I'm
That's
just,
a fair answer.
I'm just there to be there, and I do what I have to do at the end of the day. So
perfect. Okay. So what is your passion? What passions you?
It doesn't sound stupid, but video games. That's what I do on my free time. That's what I spend half my time doing in the week. Not half my time, but that's what I mostly be doing because I find passion in that.
What do you like about it?
It's just fun. Like, there's nothing to describe it. When you're with your friends, talking, enjoying the time, sometimes arguing, but it's just fun to be there.
So if you have to pick from playing video game with two friends or going on a basketball game in your neighborhood with 10 of your friends, which one will you do?
Basketball, because I find more enjoyment in basketball than I'd rather be with more people than just two of my other friends, even if they're really close. I'd rather be with more.
More?
So it could be like, because most of my friends, they're either like nerds and they really don't do anything.
Okay.
And they like play video games, and then the other ones are just like athletes and they just play basketball, football. Not really a football guy, but
so you have very smart friends.
Basically, yeah. And then like some stupid friends, but
we all have some of those. You said what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? I mean, I know them, but
you don't.
I know some of them, a lot of them.
English is my weakness. Never been the best at it, cause like they be. I can never memorize what they're trying to imply. Like on a test, they once made us define the word "it." Like, how do you define the word "it" without using the word "it" in it? Like,
yeah, the point.
and then you go on Google to search up what the definition of "it" is, and it's not really that clear. So English is not really as clear as math. That's why math is easier for me. Because in this generation, people want a straight answer. People hate when they have not two answers, but it's in between. Like disputed land. If like in geopolitics, which is what I'm learning in AP Human Geo right now, there's gonna be a lot of questions that the answers are not gonna be guaranteed. It's not gonna be a yes or no. It's just gonna be in the middle. But basically.
But you like straight and specific question.
Yeah, because what am I supposed to do on a test when they ask me a question that's not yes or no? What am I supposed to say? Especially when they're trying to trick you. So
then you are a certain person. You want to know. So you definitely are a math and number type of guy.
Yeah.
You don't like the flowing and the art of it, that if this is this way, it's a piece of art. You like the things that are certain.
Yeah, like...
I love that.
It's like if a doctor tells you you have 1 or 6 months to live. When am I gonna die? Please, I could like 1 or 6 months. Like, what am I gonna do? Like,
tell me specific.
Like, what?
Tell me 3 months, and I know.
Yeah.
From since to 12, many things can happen. I never thought about it like that, Gianfranco. Be specific.
Right.
What are the dilemmas in school? Like now that you're learning so much and we talked about this before on the geographics and all these things, what is the thing that frustrates you the most on things or in society or stuff that you talk about in school? That we talked about it a lot, but what is the one? So
there's two things. One thing I cannot say on here.
Yeah.
If not, you won't see this anymore.
Wow. Okay.
The other thing is what frustrates about me in school is when, like, right now for math, we're gonna be talking about math a lot here.
It's okay.
First, actually, no, there's two things. One thing, you probably get used to this by like elementary, but you gotta hold using the bathroom, especially in high school. You walk in there, it smells like watermelon strawberry fusion punch. Like, what is that? Like, you just get, oh, what's that? Like, what? Like, I'm just trying to wash my hands after lunch. I'm like, no, not. I gotta ask my friends for hand sanitizer. But Like it's just like hot box in there, just a smoke show. It's like a club or something.
Why do you think is that?
Just smoke everywhere. It's like a concert. It's like
because everybody put in perfume.
No, it's just druggies in there.
Really?
You can't do anything in there. But
how it's important for you, especially in today's day with so much influence, okay? Somebody offering you, hey, you want to vape? Hey, you want to use this new drugs? It help you escape from reality.
It's a simple answer. It's either you have to have a strong mind or a weak mind. That's it. You could get a strong mind and you could go back down to a weak mind, but you gotta get into a strong mind, because if not, then you're gonna get into the stuff. Like,
so for somebody that has a weak mind, how can you help that person, or what advice you can give him? Because you consider yourself that you have a strong mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for somebody that maybe is not as strong as you, but they feel like they can do better, what advice you can give this kid or this teenager?
Like, it's really hard to get from weak to strong, right? Basically, you have to be in situations where you just have to say no. Like, you really can't just go from like point A to point B. You have to slowly progress yourself from weak to strong. So like, best is until you get the strong mind, try to be with friends that are good influences to help you say no, right? So that's it. Or just like, it's not really nothing. There is stuff you could do, but I'm not a psychologist. I don't know.
I like it. I like your limitations.
I don't.
You're teaching me so much. So what you're saying is, from if you don't feel like you're strong enough, find the people that are strong that will help you make those decisions, because you are what you surround yourself with.
Or have someone to talk to. Like in the school, there's something like taught or whatever. It's like a therapist, basically.
Counselors?
Yeah, counselors, right? You just go. You can set up an appointment any day, right? Like, it could take you out the class and you could go start talking to them, whatever.
And they can help you.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of kids that maybe they don't have the open-minded with their parents or whoever they live with.
But also, like, even though they are counselors, people are still like, they don't want to. They're just shy, or they're embarrassed about that they have to go there, right? It's how society is right now. Like, you can't do anything about it.
What support system you have at home that have helped you go through this society or these things that you said about life?
Family.
At
Dior.
Dior?
Yeah,
you talked to Dior?
Yeah.
Well, who's Dior?
I actually studied for a French test with Dior. Like, there's a certain part that you had to speak. I literally had Dior sitting down, and I just started talking to her. If
for the audience that don't know who Dior is,
it's her dog.
Is your dog?
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if the FBI was spying on me, they would think I'm crazy.
Why?
Because I was just talking to Dior. Like, I was like, je m'appelle Gianfranco. Como ça va? Ça va bien? Like, I would look crazy. Like, I would have to be in an asylum.
Well, you do whatever you have to do.
But
what does your family represent to you?
What does it represent to me? People who you could trust in most of the time. Some people.
In the family?
Yeah.
Most of the time?
Most of the time. Am I allowed to say the ones in Cuba?
Yeah.
Like, there's okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it, right? There's just some family members that you could trust, and some that just try to take advantage of you, right?
Absolutely.
So you gotta know which one's which.
How do you determine that? How do you determine, because you said a really good point, trust family, because in society and we're supposed to trust family. But you just said something very, very peculiar. How do you know what people to trust even in the family? How to you, Gianfranco, do you feel those characteristics of those people have to be?
You just have to, not really, but you just have a feeling, or the more you hang out with them, you could tell. Or if you're really that invested into knowing, just set up tests. Like, just make tests.
So you test for family.
Just test your family, I guess.
Have you tested me before?
No. You're my mother.
I'm your mother?
Yeah, my mother.
I love it. Right now I'm sitting down here so proud of listening to what you have to say, and you're so brilliant and incredible, and I'm actually so blessed to be your mom, because it's just to see you speak from conviction. I know you definitely are a leader, that you definitely influence, and the things that goes around the world will never influence because you know who you are. How important is faith to you?
See, I'm gonna be completely honest here, right? Right now, I am trying my best to get closer to God, right? I feel like I'm doing a good job. Not sure if I really am. I think I am, though. I pray every day. I read the Bible. And before school, me and my dad read the verse. The verse of the day. It's the Bible app, right? Then we pray. So I feel like I'm doing a good job. Basically, it's two things, right? You want to go to heaven? You need faith. If you don't, then it is what it is, right? But it's hard in certain schools, like especially my school, where we're surrounded by a lot of Muslim communities. It's like a lot of my school is Muslim or white or Hispanic, some blacks, but right.
So there's different. There's
like a lot of religions, and then nowadays with this, I forgot. It's not really a religion, but it's just a belief, right? With the stars,
astrology, and
the crystals, right? It's just, it's hard, right?
So how do you know you're believing the correct God?
When I was in 3rd grade, I broke my femur, right? I was in the sand. Like it was after school care. We were playing tag. I went down the slide. So some kid jumped off the slide and he landed on my femur. It was broken, and then I was in the sand. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything, right? I was there for like an hour, right? And then the after school care called my mom. They're like, he made a little scratch, blah blah. My mom came. I was in the sand, couldn't move. My mom was like, ah, like going full crazy, like an average Hispanic mom. I'm sorry. But then I didn't know this. I just learned this like a couple months. I could have died from internal bleeding, but I didn't. So I feel like that was my miracle, and that's why I'm still here. So that's how I know I'm believing in the right one.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna say it.
It's okay. So God have shown you that He's there for you, and He has done miracle.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a really good way to put it. Question your own God. See if He's the right one, right? Within belief, and the right one is going to answer to you. And that's how actually I have been raised. I was raised, well, actually, my grandma is the one that introduced me to my faith. But as a little girl, my mom and my dad were not Christian. They met God afterward. But I saw so many miracles in my life that's when I understood that that's the right God I'm following. And just to hear you speak that we have never talked about that, it just made me realize that this intimacy have to happen so I can hear all the things that you just said, Papi.
Right. And another thing, right? I'm not sure if I want it. Yeah, I'll say it, right? Another thing with faith, most Christians don't believe in this, right? They don't believe in spirits. They think it's stupid, right? But it's real. Like, I'm sorry, it is real. Like, I'm not sure if you heard this, but dogs can send spirits or see them, right? So, like, one night, I was sleeping, went to bed till like 12. It was after I was playing games, right? It was before my grandma and grandpa were coming, actually. They were like a couple hours away, 4 or 5 hours. I was sleeping, right? And my dog, she's just sitting on the corner of my bed looking out the window. No lights. There was no lights. My room was empty. Nothing there. No sound, right? And she just starts like just barking at the window. I'm like, what the hell? But then I feel like I'm being watched. Like something's looking at me. Like I could like sometimes I could barely even move. Like, you know how when you're scared, you watch something scary on your phone, TikTok, whatever, and then you feel like you can't move, or like you want to move but you can't, and then you get up and you just run to wherever people are. Basically, I was that, but I couldn't move. But then I moved to the other side where I couldn't see the window, right? And I still felt like I was being watched. And then I went to my mom's room because it was like 3 hours. Then it was like 3 a.m. I checked the time, like, damn, it's been 3 hours? The hell? And then I went, and then we prayed. And I went back to bed, and I rested easy. I was like, damn.
That's the power of prayer.
Yeah.
So you've been having your experiences with God at a really young age.
Those are just 2
incidents that you've had. And it makes me so proud that I know that you're heading the right way. For anyone that is around your age, that I know you're into health now, you're doing you're doing weights, and you watch you lost a lot of weight too.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
But besides keeping your body healthy, I want you to share with our people how important it is to keep our mind and what we see and what we hear healthy.
Think of it like this, right? If you want to get your body healthy, you have to get your mind healthy first. Because there's going to be temptations, right? Like, let's say you're working out, you're like, damn, we've been doing this for a week. Let's go, right? And then you see like donuts or cookies, like, okay, let me get one, and I'll work it out later, right? You eat it, but then just think about it. Now you have to work out an extra whatever calories. Let's say that donut was like 200 calories. You have to work out an extra calorie, and then now you start burning, right? So you have to have your mind strong first, and then right. See, me personally, my mind's like almost there for working out. Cause I do let some sugars slip sometimes. I'm still trying to remember this, right? So there's this one dude, this one fitness influencer that my friend showed me. It was this video. He was like, he was gonna eat a cookie, right? His father said, "Don't eat the cookie. You're gonna regret it in the morning," right? And then he was like, he told his audience, right? He was like, "Are you gonna remember the taste of the cookie in the morning?" So he said that's when he started eating healthier and eating for what he needs, not for what his mind or body wants. So, right.
So keeping your mind clean, how important? What would be more important, your body or your mind?
Your mind, so you can get your body stronger. It's mind first and then body.
How it is to be born in the Gomez family with Jeremy, Mr. 200% motivator, business owner, motivating so many people. You have grown seeing daddy influence many people, and then have mommy, very opinionated, social butterfly, strong. How much pressure you feel that sometimes you have? Or do you feel any pressure?
Really, it's in the middle, right? It's either no or yes, right? Because like right now, I'm not sure about my sister right now, but nobody in the family wants to take over the business, right? So I have decided I'm going to take it upon myself. But then I love that I was born into this family because I could get whatever I want. I'm not going to lie to you, with this negotiation skills, like they're crazy. Like, I'm not going to hold you. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I am lazy. Like I am lazy sometimes. Like a month ago, my mom told me to bring down these sandals for my sister, right? But I had my headphones, I had like 5 towels in my arms and my shoes. So I threw the sandals down the stairs. It hit my mom on the face. She was pissed. I mean, like full Hulk mode. Like she wanted to kill me. Right? So I go downstairs. She grabs my sister's sandals. She starts throwing it at me, right? She misses because I'm that good. I'm that good. Like, but I was trapped in the corner. I don't know how she missed. I'm like a big body too. But anyway, so then I'm grounded. She said for 3 weeks. 1 week go by. And then I started negotiating. I use like 5%, right? Then that's over. And I managed, because I said that I didn't feel like washing the car, but I just said it wrong. I meant to say I'm tired, and I got grounded again. And I negotiated my way out of that too. I think I got grounded again because I didn't do the laundry.
So you can describe that your life is a full negotiation mode?
Yes. But that's the first time it's happened that I've been grounded in the wristband of like a month 3 times.
Okay, question. Who is...
I'm safe, by the way.
Who you learn from be a bigger negotiator from?
I just picked it up. I didn't learn. I just picked it up.
No, you have it with you.
No, I literally just picked it up. Like, there's like, because when my dad would take me to school, he'd always be on the phone call with some agent or some client. And I just learned from that, right?
Wow. Jeremy, you heard that? You were teaching your son negotiation skills.
I was picking up stuff you didn't even know.
Who's the hardest to convince?
It depends what we're talking about. Hair, my father, he doesn't want me to.
Yeah.
See, like, personally, right now, I'm going to get a perm. Like, today, we're going to go to the barber, right? Because, like, my hair is, like, it's really long, messy, right? I'm trying to get a perm. So, I already convinced my mom. Like, I already convinced her. But my dad, I thought she told my dad that I was going to get it. But then she just told me, like an hour ago that I didn't. So, now I'm like, okay, not to, like, pull all the stunts for this negotiation.
So you think you can convince him today? You're going to see the afterwards. If he convinces that, we're going to put the picture after this episode is done, and we're going to see his before and after on Gianfranco. Show your audience your straight hair.
My straight hair.
You see? He has straight hair, and he wants curly hair. And his sister has curly hair, and she wants straight hair. We're never happy with what we have, don't we?
Yeah. You got to see. I'm going to be hypocritical here. Wait, you can't take what you have for granted.
Mm-hmm. Before we finish here, who's your biggest hero?
My dad.
To your dad?
Yes, my dad.
Why?
Because he taught me my negotiation, which I love. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then he just taught me what I need to know. Right? He's been there for me. I love when we play video games. We used to play Mario Kart, right, in the old house. But now my TV's broken. That's for another time.
Why is your TV broken?
That's for another time. Long story short, I had this like wooden sword, and it just like didn't go right.
And he broke his TV.
It hit the corner of the TV.
And I said I was not gonna buy another TV.
Yeah, so it's just there like for props. It's just there.
What did you love about your dad being your hero? What is the one thing that you love about it?
There's still more to learn. I'm like at 1% of what he taught me. I can't wait.
You love your daddy?
Yeah.
Aww.
But I'm sorry, this is going to be controversial. I know you're going to hate me if I say this right now.
Go ahead.
But my celebrity hero,
I
like half the people, even the females are going to hate me this.
Oh my God.
You would not have I would not have this body.
Tell me.
I would not have this body without it.
Who?
My friend showed me a video Andrew Tate like a while back. Right?
Oh my God, Andrew Tate! What the hell are you doing with my son?
It was motivation. It was a workout, right? It's a workout, and also that's a pretty good negotiation too.
So
it's just that's my celebrity hero. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's really business. He's a really good businessman.
Okay, I like that. So before we leave, I'm super proud of this interview. To listen to you, it makes my heart is so full. But if you were alone, let's say COVID hit again, right? And you get to be by yourself, I don't know, in a cave, something like that.
In a cave.
What would be one skill that you've learned that either mommy, daddy, or you have learned that you can sustain it if you have to pick one?
Sustain? See, math wouldn't help me there. Like,
what?
Math would not help me there. Negotiation could help if I find other travelers, but I don't think...
another person?
Yeah, another person, but it's not going to work, right? Do I have a gun with me?
Huh?
Do I have a gun with me to kill animals?
Yeah, I mean...
Shooting. Actually, no, I don't have that skill naturally. No, I'm good. You know what? I'll take negotiation.
You take negotiation?
Because if I'm in a cave, I'm probably gonna go crazy and start like talking to animals. And I can negotiate with the animals to give me one of their brothers. I'm gonna negotiate with them to give me one of their brothers so I could eat for dinner.
Whatever. Oh my God, kids. Well, thank you so much for this unexpected interview. I'm so proud and anything you want to ask, Mommy, before we leave?
No.
Any question?
Wait, yeah. Why do you go to straight hair? Yeah.
Are you using that as against me?
No, I'm just asking why did you go to straight hair if you had curly hair?
Well, because of my short hair. It's hard to maintain a short hair with curly hair. So straight hair, it's easier and it's not frizzier, and I get it.
But why did you keep your long hair?
Hey, I cut it when I was pregnant with you.
Why?
Well, you need to look at my other episode. But since you're here, the reason why I cut my hair is because I felt that I needed to show up and be more confident. So when I cut my hair, I don't have nowhere to hide. I need to show up. So it gave me the confidence to show up no matter what with my personality and who I am. So I took that comfort zone of having my long hair and height into here I am.
Well, thank you for giving me a little tip for my father. He's gonna make me more confident. Father, please let me get it, please. That's what I'm gonna use. Whoa.
You want to take us home now?
No, I don't even know. I've been here. I've been in the background. This is the first time I've been with all the lights, right? The microphone, sitting down. I don't really know how to do this.
How does it feel though?
It feels nice. I'm happy for I'm proud of myself, right? But I'm probably there's gonna be some controversial comments about the Andrew Tate thing, right?
I know, but that's who you are and that's your story. And everybody has the right to tell their story and their point of view.
Yeah.
As long as you explain their point of view. And what this life has taught us is that doesn't matter whether people agree or not. That is your point of view and it's valid. I love you.
Me too.
You love me?
Yeah.
Do you love me a little bit more or the same as Daddy?
We're not going to discuss that today.
Thank you so much for sharing my amazing children and they're picking on their mind. I'm actually, I have so many questions here. You have no idea what enlightenment this have brought to me, and I can't wait. What are you gonna do when you grow up?
Real estate agent.
Real estate agent? No. But we talked about that. What else we gonna do?
I don't know.
Engineering?
Maybe. I don't know. It depends how hard the math is.
He wants the easy way out.
I don't want the easy way out. I'm not trying to do all that math for the diameter of like a cylinder, right? And then how much weight this cylinder could be put on top.
Today there's AI that does all that for us.
See, then why would I be an engineer if AI could do that in the future? Because by the time I'm in the future, there's going to be robots engineering stuff at that point.
We need to do a part 2 of this episode. Yeah. Thank you so much. See you the next time and have an amazing, amazing week.
Bye.